Hello, what's going on? Okay, I'm incredibly sore. Like my obliques right here, my whole waist is just like screaming. I guess it's from my sprints yesterday. I don't know, but yeah, I'm hurting. Anyways, I love you guys so freaking much. This is going to be a collective message. So if it's your first time here, welcome to the collective. So glad that you are here. And if it's not your first time here, you've come back. Thank you. All right, thanks for coming back. I really do appreciate the continuous love and support. It truly means the world to me. We are gonna tap in for a collective message here. If you could do me a favor, whether you are watching live or catching the replay, if you would just drop a comment below, say hey, tell me where you're tuning in from. And don't forget to hit the like button for me. It really does help out the channel, okay? And yeah, it just means the world to me. So anyways, video is captioned that you are on the brink of a breakthrough, okay? I don't think you realize how good shit is about to truly get for you. So with that being said, you could be noticing that you're being tested. Maybe shit's chaotic. Maybe there's obstacles. Maybe things are starting to show up in your reality to kind of mirror to you maybe some suppressed fears that you have or some self-limiting beliefs that you need to work through. You could be going through just like a heavy purging season, and it's because things have to be removed, in other words, blockages, to get you into the right alignment, because God has plans for you, okay? God has plans for you, and shit's about to get really freaking good. So let's tap into the energy. Let's see what's going on here. If at any point in time the message resonates, you would like to book a personal reading, feel free to do that. All the information is linked in the description box below. And make sure you plug in with me on my other social media platforms as well. Also linked in the description box below. Oh, sorry, I need my water. I'm really thirsty. Hi, everyone. I see you guys. Angel, hello. Nicole, I'm sorry. Elsie Fall in Ohio, hello. Cynthia, what's up? Men suck. Dating apps and smartphones suck. Not all men suck. There's some really, really, really beautiful men out there in the world. My mom has that same mentality. She really hates men. It's a crazy perspective. All right. Welcome in from South Africa. All right, let's see what's going on for you guys. You are on the brink of a breakthrough. We got the World card here at the bottom of the deck. Closing cycles. So like I said, and then we've got the Six of Cups behind it. Yep. So you're being tested to see, have you closed out past cycles? Have you truly changed? Have your patterns changed, your belief systems, your habits? So you complete cycles, you're going to new levels, and old things are going to like resurface to see how you're going to handle that. So for example, maybe you're going to have somebody from your past try and come back in. Maybe you're going to get into a relationship and the person's going to start to act the same way that your exes used to act, whatever the case may be. Maybe you're going to hit some turbulence with your finances, whatever the case may be. The universe is going to see how you handle the situation. Are you handling it like the old version of you would have handled it? Or are you going to handle it as the new version of you, right? So you could be being tested. Let's see. We've got the Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, are you going to crash out? Are you going to stay focused or are you going to crash out? That's exactly what this is saying. Are you going to stay focused or are you going to fucking spin out of control here? You guys, when shit gets rough, when shit gets hard, that's a good sign. All right. It was 5:05 on the timestamp. That adds up to 10, which is completion, which is the world card, completion of cycles. Well, shit, if you're sick of being tested, it means you're sick of freaking elevating. You guys, look, listen to me right now. Your perspective is every fucking thing. It's every fucking thing. If you are sitting there mad, angry, annoyed, frustrated, you need to sit the fuck down and start writing out a list of things to be fucking grateful for. You need to change your perspective. You know, being tested is because you're required to grow. You're required to elevate, right? So that you can literally be the absolute best version of you. How could you be fucking sick of growth? How could you be tired of becoming a better version of yourself? Do you realize what you're saying? And then you wonder why bad things keep fucking happening to you because you're sitting in a fucked up energy. Start focusing on what's good in your life. What are you fucking grateful for and why? What do you have that other people don't? All right, what else is going on here for the collective? We've got the Nine of Pentacles and we've got the Justice. Yeah, shit's balancing out for you. Shit's balancing out for you. You stay focused and it's elevation season, man. You stay focused and you're on the rise. You know, I'm also getting here too that you have people from your past that want to see you spin back out of fucking control because they're having to be held accountable for the shit that they've done to you. And God's allowing them to try and fuck with you to see how you're going to react to it. Are you going to react out of your ego? Are you going to react out of a place of fear? Are you going to go back to old coping mechanisms, right? Are you going to spin out of control? Or have you truly fucking grown? And it looks to me like you've truly grown. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. So from a child into a more mature energy here. We've got the Knight of Pentacles here, Nine of Swords. So slow and steady wins the race. Nine of Swords. And with the Six of Wands, I don't know if some of you guys are like scared to succeed. Like you're scared of success. And that could be a deep-rooted in your subconscious. Thank you so much, Paige. God bless you. Thank you so much. What's going on within the collective energy right now? We've got spiritual stagnation. And we've got a blockage of the throat chakra. Feeling stuck or stagnant in one's spiritual journey without a sense of growth or progress. So who's feeling stagnated right now? Like things aren't going anywhere. Drop a 1 if that's you. Why the spiritual stagnation? Money wounds, lack of purpose. I'm not surprised. This was something that I referenced here about like things from the past kind of showing back up here, or scenarios. Inferiority wound, feeling like you're not enough. Feelings of inadequacy, unworthiness, and self-doubt, often leading to comparison with others, seeking external validation, and reluctance to pursue one's desires or dreams. Needing to address a lack of purpose here. And we've got the Hermit sitting at the bottom deck. bottom of the deck, fuck. 5 of Swords, the war is inside of you. You know, so many people think that the war is with like these karmic energies around them, and it's not. Your reality is a direct reflection to what's happening inside of you. So if you're feeling stuck and stagnated, it's time for you to start looking within yourself. Why? So for those of you that might be having money trouble right now, in any sense of the imagination, and you're feeling it like fear around it, you have money wounds and you need to heal them. You need to let go of your fear of being broke, your fear of not being able to pay your bills, your fear of not being able to provide for the people that you love. Whatever the case may be, you guys, you need to release your fears, because fear is not real. And the more you fear being broke, the broker you will become. So again, if things are manifesting in your reality where you're taking losses, or you're not getting business, or you're falling behind on your bills, there is a fear when it comes to money that needs to be released. The block is within you. It has nothing to do with them doing money spells on you or them blacklisting you, because you create your reality, not them. You create it. All right, so make sure you're reflecting within here. A blockage of the throat chakra, difficulties in communication, expressing thoughts or feelings, emotional symptoms like shyness, fear of speaking, or dishonesty, not being able to tell the truth here. I don't know, somebody could have blocked throat chakra in the collective, or maybe you're scared to speak your truth. There's definitely feelings of just not being good enough. And again, that's something that needs to be addressed within you. And until these are addressed, you're going to feel like lack of purpose, not knowing what to do next, what way to go. And this is where you need to go in, you guys. You're not really sure what to do, what the next step is, or where to go. You've got to go within. And then fear of success. That's the whole reason I grabbed this deck, because I was fucking on point. Some of you might fear success because you don't feel like you're good enough for it, or you're undeserving of having it. And it might not even be conscious. It says subconscious fears or beliefs that hinder the pursuit of personal and professional achievements. And then we've got needing to address unhealthy coping mechanisms. Drinking, drugging, anything destructive, substance abuse, excessive escapism to cope with emotional pain. Dealing with chronic guilt and shame. And it's like there's a lot of lessons that are being taught. Pre-existing agreements or contracts made on a spiritual level that impact one's life path. And this is why you need to let go of the fear. Because everything that's happening is meant to. Everything was written. It was contracted. I just looked down at this card too. It was contracted. You came here to suffer. You came here to heal. You came here to achieve. You came here with a motherfucking purpose, and you are exactly where you are supposed to be right now. So this is when you're feeling like you're stuck or stagnated, you're really not, because you're exactly where God needs you to be. It might not be where you want to be, and it might not be a comfortable situation, but you're exactly where you are supposed to be, or you would not fucking be there. Everything's a process, and you've got to trust that shit. And for those of you that are feeling like you're stuck or stagnated, you need to work. Okay, my advice is to focus on getting yourself grounded in the present moment. And you're not even stuck. You're just not realizing how far you've come because you're either ruminating in the past or too focused on the future, right? You've got to let go of those attachments to outcomes. How and when things are going to happen for you. Trying to force things to happen, trying to rush things before they're ready. It's like being grounded in the present moment and being fucking grateful. That's when you really come into your power and you get into the right alignment. You get into the flow and blessings flow in. All right, what else is going on? Seven of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Six of Wands, Knight of Wands. So this is, I want to rush my success, right? I want to rush it. I want it to happen now, right? Trying to rush into things. But there's like giving and taking in your energy. You're over giving, people are taking, and you want to rush into success here, but there's a lack of boundaries. There's a reason that, how do I want to word this? There's a reason you're not where you want to be yet. There's a reason that things are meant to happen at a specific time. Because you need to become who you need to be to have the success that you want to have. You don't want to be put into a position you're not ready for because you'll lose it all. So when you're being developed, you're being prepared, you're going through, it's like those of you that are feeling stuck, it's like you're in the cocoon right now. You know how a caterpillar cocoons itself? You're in that metamorphosis stage, so it feels like limbo because you're not who you used to be, but you're not who you're about to become. You're in the limbo, which completely aligns to the message here. You're on the brink of a major blessing, a major breakthrough. You're about to break out of that cocoon and you're about to fly. The moon here, there might be shit you're still not seeing, like your own value, your own worth. Maybe you have yet to discover this. Ace of Swords here, that's the truth. And the moon's here too. Maybe there's still some truth you've yet to uncover. Like maybe you don't have the right clarity right now. Anyways, I've got 3 knights out here, and I hate when this happens. You could have 3 specific people in your energy that are doing you fucking dirty with the 7 of Swords. You could be still entertaining these people. They could be demonic, toxic, low vibrational, whatever. You're still giving your energy to people that are fucking taken from you, not wanting you to see your own worth, but yet you want all of this fucking success. They're just going to take it from you. So you need to clear out this bullshit first. That's why God's revealing things to you. Like God is revealing things to you that you couldn't see before. Things that were being hidden from you. Snakes. Shady ass motherfuckers that were robbing you of your happiness and your fulfillment. They wanted to take it all from you. But everything happens in the divine timing of things. That's the thing here. Good always wins. That's another thing. No weapon formed against you shall ever prosper. Good always wins. You're going to have the success you want in the divine timing of things. God's going to illuminate your innocence. We got Temperance Angel, 6 of Coins. You're divinely guided. You know, you got spirit all around you, helping you with everything that you need. We've got the 7 of Pentacles here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if right now your main focus needs to be your career, your money. Moon Seven of Swords is sticking out so hard to me. It's like you're that earth angel hidden in plain sight. Did a reading. Oh, I didn't even know Nugget was in here. The other day, I'm having like, thoughts are running out of my head right now. It's fucking pissing me off. It was so fucking good though. I think I was doing it on TikTok or some shit. Sorry. About how like things can't happen until they're ready to happen. And I used the example like, how could you go be in a public eye, but you care what people think about you? How could you handle being somebody that's popular, well-known, or celebrity status if you care what people think about you? Look at your favorite athlete or your favorite music artist. Does everybody love them? Do they get lied about? Is there paparazzi? And if you're not mentally ready to handle what comes with the spotlight, God's not going to put you into it until you're ready. Thank you, whoever sent that. Lisa Pyle, thank you. My nose is itchy. If that makes sense. And if like you have all these money wounds, why is God going to bless you with all of this abundance when you have these money wounds and you don't know how to take care of your money? Just so you can go blow it all or give it all away or spend it on fucking demons that are going to use you and abuse you for what you have? Right? So you've got to fix these things. So Knight of Pentacles is out here. When they come to you, they stay. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. This is a very slow moving energy. But when it gets to where it's going, it stays. This is longevity, long term. You're working for the forever, for the rest of your life. It can't happen like this. Rome wasn't built in a day. You're in the process of becoming, and it's a journey, and you need to start appreciating and embracing every piece of that journey. Oh my God, my nose is fucking itching like a motherfucker. We've got the Star. You're healing. Slowly healing. Slowly becoming, slowly remembering who the fuck you are. We've got the Sun, the Star, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. You're honestly being prepared and developed to have extremely successful careers. I use the hashtag in the description of this video, Starseed. Starseeds are meant to shine their lights. They're meant to heal the masses. They're made and designed to carry influence. And they're meant to be seen. So if you're feeling like you can't even speak your truth or share your story right now, if you're caring what other people fucking think about you, you're not ready for the fucking spotlight. You know, Jasmine, I was thinking about you earlier, dude, and I think you're overthinking every fucking thing, dude. You're overthinking every fucking thing that you can possibly overthink. Live your life. Just fucking live your life, dude. If you can't see what's going on around you, then just live your life. I can't force you to see shit. I can read what comes out in these fucking cards, and if you don't see it, then discard it and live your life. If it doesn't fit and it's not there, quit driving yourself fucking crazy. Just live your fucking life. Do what you need to do to take care of you and be a better version of you today so you can wake up tomorrow and do it all over again. That's the best advice that I can give you. Because for the thoughts, I'm trying to cover my crown chakra because the thoughts are like running out of my head and I'm like going blank and shit. So I'm like, let me put this on my head and see if it helps. I've never done it before, but I hear of people doing it all the time. All right, what else? You know, Jasmine, you've been combative to almost everything that I've ever told you. Ever. Sometimes I don't know why you come back. Most people that come to me are like, damn, that makes fucking sense. Oh shit, I get it now. Thank you so much. It makes so much sense. And you're like, no, it can't be that. It can't be that. It can't be that. It's like, then why do you keep paying me money and coming back? Like, if it ain't hitting for you, dude, I don't know what to tell you. I already told you that. And you're the only person that's like that. Like, I'm really good at what I do, dude. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that one. You just need to be aware of what's going on in your life. It's the best advice I can give you. Learn how to trust your intuition. But it's like, if you don't think you're being targeted, you don't see any of the shit, then I'm probably not the reader you want to work with. Because it's what I specialize in. And if you don't see it fitting into your life, then dude, I don't know what to tell you. Really don't. All right, I'm going to shut up and quit even talking about it. I look like a fucking queen over here with this little sweatshirt on my head. All right, what else? We've got 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Tired, exhausted, burdened. It's almost like it's a waste of your energy to defend yourself. Dude, like, that's really what this is giving me. Like, you know, you're exerting all of this energy to try and defend yourself against all these people that want to fucking come up against you, dude. And it's tiring as fuck. It's also like the extent of the things that you've had to go through. And you just need to be really fucking patient with the healing process. There's been so much trauma. There's so much pain and so much heartache and so much betrayal, so much trauma, that there's going to be that time period of needing to rest, needing to heal, needing to recharge your energy, get back to yourself. Don't waste your fucking energy, dude. Don't waste your energy. Let me see. You've got the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. How about being thrown away by the people that were closest to you? The family secrets and the things that were stolen from you and the fucking losses you took and how hard it's been. Five of Cups, 7 of Cups. It's almost like you need to give yourself time to grieve too. You need to give yourself time to fucking grieve. Because the people that come against you are like dead to you. You know, you're having funerals for people that are still fucking alive, regardless of how they felt for you. I'm sure you loved them and loved them unconditionally. You need to give yourself time to fucking grieve. But it's also like they wanted to create this illusion that you're the one that's the disappointment, dude. All this programming and trauma bonding to attack your belief system. It's like, yeah, you're left out in the cold and it's all your fault. You know, and then you overgive and overgive and overgive to be treated even worse the next time. You know, you were never the problem. It's the whole point I'm trying to get to. You guys, you're never the fucking problem. You need to learn that. You need to realize that. You need to realize who the fuck you are. What better way to show you who you are by putting you in a community around all these fucking people that show you everything you are not? There's not a better fucking way. Like just how you can't know what happiness is unless you've experienced sadness. You don't know something's hot unless you know that what cold is. The law of polarity. So while there's darkness that's in you because we all have a shadow, you know that you're not the darkness when you are thrown into the fucking darkness. It shows you how bright you really do fucking shine. Well, let's see. I would never take money to fucking destroy somebody's life or fucking traumatize somebody's innocent fucking children or get somebody falsely fucking arrested or whatever the case may be. I would never, ever, ever sell somebody out that showed me nothing but love and loyalty and genuine kindness and care. I'm not a piece of fucking shit. I'm not a fucking demon. I'd be the first one to stand up for somebody, to expose shit, to blow the whistle. But then when you're thrown into a community where everybody you love and trust is willing to do everything you would never do to somebody, that's how. You're able to see that you're not a fucking demon when you're surrounded by them. Divine timing, dude. Justice comes in divine timing. You want resolution, you need to resolve what's going on inside of you. It's all an inner war. Five of Swords, War. It's all an inner battle, internal. We've got the Fool, we've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Look at that. Somebody's so fucking confident that you would never walk away. They were so sure you would never leave. You would never get out of the situations that they put you in. Or they were confident that you would go back. One of the two or both. That's almost embarrassing. You fooled them. You played the fool. You guys, they took you for a fool. You just played the part well, right? It's like you can play dumb, but you can never play wise. You just played dumb. You played the fool. They feel like fucking idiots, dude, these people. But anyway, there's the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. You stood on your boundaries. You stood on business. They were so confident that they were going to get you to run right on back to them, right? They thought they were going to continuously be able to be these tricksters in this deception, and you're standing on business. Again, this card stands out to me so much with this fiery ring of fucking protection. It's like, the second that you start protecting your fucking energy, you start fighting for yourself, defending yourself, showing up for yourself, and you quit waiting for something outside of you to fucking save you. Oh, I'm getting so passionate right now. It's like you got to quit waiting for your family members to quit treating you like shit. They're not going to change. They're showing you who the fuck they are. Fucking believe it already, right? When you quit waiting for a fucking prosecutor or an attorney or a judge or this or that or somebody or the feds to step in, it's like when you quit going outside of yourself and you start fighting for yourself, you start saying, this is not how my story ends. I refuse to tolerate this shit anymore, right? You start standing on your own fucking business, Ace of Pentacles. That's when the blessings will pour in for you. We've got the Seven of Swords. Sneaky, shady, deceptive, right? That's that trickster energy. And it's like when you decide that you are going to not stand for it, but stand against it. Like, I refuse to allow you to keep fucking doing this to me, right? We've got the Empress here at the bottom. And you actually allow yourself to start fucking receiving. Emperor and Empress here, you balance out your masculine and your feminine energy. You move when you need to move. You rest when you need to rest, right? You love yourself. You nurture yourself. There's the Four of Swords. Like, you rest when you need to rest. You start taking better fucking care of yourself, pouring into yourself. The Chariot, that's when you move. Like, you make positive progress forward. And unfortunately, it takes a lot of fucking pain for you to learn how to defend yourself. Like, it's to the point where I've been hurt and betrayed so fucking badly. I will never allow another person to make me feel like this ever the fuck again. Three of Swords is at the bottom. The pain, the heartache. It's like it has to hurt so bad that you refuse to ever allow yourself to feel that way ever again. And once that refusal hits, it's like something lights inside of you, right? Nobody's going to have my back. I have to have my own. Nobody's going to fight for me, so I have to fight for myself. Nobody believes in me, so I have to believe in me. I ain't got nothing else. And that's all you ever needed the whole entire fucking time. You start standing and moving in that energy, everything changes. Three of Cups, you start having a good fucking time again. You start celebrating yourself, people will celebrate you. We got the Hermit, celebrating yourself. What did I just say? Ace of Swords. There's that breakthrough energy, dude. That's the real breakthrough, guys, when you start fighting for yourself. And as long as you are fighting for you, you are loving you, taking care of you, supporting you, believing in you, having faith in yourself, that's when shit gets good. Unfortunately, it takes going through a lot of pain, a lot of fucking heartache to show you the truth. You need to know the truth so you know that you stand for the truth. Everything you need is within you. Everything. Everything you fucking need is inside of you. You need nothing externally. Nothing. You need to start finding that happiness, the Sun card. That happiness from within yourself. Cheering for yourself, celebrating yourself, supporting yourself. All those things. All that stuffs. The Tower reverse. It's like rebuilding yourself from the inside out. I talk about it all the time. But when you change what's going on inside of you, it's really inside of your mind. Your outer reality will reflect that back. When you're living in a state of ego, fear, worry, anxiety, like all that low vibrational shit, all you're doing is creating more things in your world that make you feel that way. More blocks, more obstacles, more attacks. We've got the Seven of Cups. We've got the Knight of Wands. Five of Wands. Yeah, bitches really trying to keep you in a state of confusion and a state of fucking chaos. And we're back to the World card at the bottom of the deck. You fucking close out cycles. They're going to come in and they're going to try and do this shit all over again. And it's up to you. Are you going to reopen the cycle and start repeating old patterns? This is the test. You reach this certain point, you know, I'm happy from within. I'm cheering for myself. I'm good. I'm golden. I have clarity. I see the truth. And right before a fucking breakthrough, it's going to get chaotic again. Bitch is going to come in, try and start confusing you, trying to get you in your head, trying to get you to doubt yourself. People are going to try and start fighting with you, causing chaos, causing disruptions, and all of this shit. But you're going to handle it so much fucking differently because, yeah, judgment. It's all about the decisions that you make, right? It's all about the judgment calls that you fucking make. It's like the Tower in the reverse. Yeah, you've rebuilt yourself into somebody that doesn't react or respond the same way that the old version of yourself would have. The Tower 4404, the towers don't hit the same if they even hit you at all. Oh, Billy, I just want to tell you that you are so right about immunizations and vaccines in pets. And I wish I would have listened to you. I just wanted to tell you that. Anyway, all right. He's home. He's fucked up still. But nothing's wrong with him. But we just got him vaccinated last week. And he has a weak immune system and it fucked him up. So we're just waiting for it to pass. Yeah, it fucked him up. He's medicated. He's on steroids, antibiotics. Yeah. I shouldn't have vaccinated him. I regret it. All right. Yeah, dude, right before you go to that next level. Three of Wands, right before you go to that next level, it's going to get a little bit fucking chaotic here. And bitches are going to try and trap you or keep you stuck or get in your head, or Three of Pentacles, a whole team of them, right? They're all of them are going to fucking start coming at you and try and get you in your head, and get you to trip out and get you to overthink and overanalyze and just a bunch of fucking bullshit. And it always happens when you're on the brink of a breakthrough. So again, cards are kind of confirming everything I was saying before I started pulling them. If you're experiencing shit like that right now, guys, it's because shit's about to get really fucking good for you. That's all I can say. And you just need to stay grounded and trust the process. Like, everything's working out for you in ways you can't even imagine. I'm getting hit so much right now with finances. Like, fucking hit, dude. My daughter needs a root canal. I have all these fucking vet bills. My kitten's been sick and in and out of the vet and in and out of the vet. Then we had to take him to the emergency vet last night, which is another $1,100 fucking bill. Back to school was extremely over fucking whelming. Shit's just fucking crazy. My utility bill's crazy higher than normal. It's just like pressure is fucking on, dude. And it's like these feelings of fear because I don't ever want to be broke again, right? Because of where I came from and what I had to go through. And it's like, holy fucking shit, there's financial blessings on their fucking way to me right now. And it's just one big fucking test. Are you going to crash out? Are you going to spin out? Or are you going to just stay grounded and trust the fucking process? And so as like these fears and these worries and these anxieties and like the overwhelming pressure is coming on to me, it's like I'm releasing these fears behind money, these money wounds. And one thing I've learned throughout this whole thing is I can make something out of nothing. I'm never broke, dude. I'm never fucking broke. I truly have that abundant fucking mindset. And if I don't have something, I will fucking get it. And money comes to me so easily. It's crazy. So releasing these fucking fears and all of this shit, it's like because it's so backed up inside of me, like in my subconscious, not just from this lifetime, but past lifetimes. You know, it's like you gotta release all of that shit. There's levels to it. There's levels to this shit. And sometimes not sometimes, all the time, it gets chaotic when you are on the brink of a blessing. Thank you guys so much for these super chats. You guys don't even know how much it helps my family. You really don't. Thank you. God bless you all so much. For real. And I'm sending it back to all of you just a million trillion fold. I really, really appreciate you. All right, is there anything else the collective needs to know today? I love you guys back. We've got the Three of Wands and we've got the Six of Swords. You're about to get everything you've been waiting for. That's what that's saying. Like, you're arriving. Maybe it's been a really long road, a long journey. Maybe you had a really long way to go. And I'm noticing something on these cards, but the ships are coming to this person, right? So, and then they're getting off of a ship. They're getting out. So it's like, this has been a fucking journey, dude. And you're about to get wherever you want to go. Strength is at the bottom. There's just things that you needed to go through before you get there that gave you the strength that you need to stay there. You don't want to get there and have to go back. That's another thing too, with what I was just telling you guys. I will never go back to my past of poverty and struggling and suffering. You want to know why? Because I'm not that person anymore. It is not a vibrational match for me. It is not. There is no way that I will ever have to live my life in that suffering ever again. Because the version of me that lived there died years ago. And it almost seems like the version of me now is dying and rebirthing to that millionaire version of myself. Ooh, I'm getting chills up the back of my neck. Billy, that fly is still in here. It is. It's gonna die. I'm gonna get it. We've got the Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and we've got the Knight of Swords. Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. People are like, dude, I don't even know how to attack this person anymore, right? I don't even know how to fucking attack this person. The whole team. They're like, I don't even know how to attack them anymore. Nothing's working. Two of Swords. They don't care is what it's giving, right? They don't care. I'm using the After Tarot. I've never noticed this on this card, but this person is like freeing this other person, right? Getting them out of the rope. I never noticed that here. I don't know if you're breaking somebody free love-wise from something. They don't know how to confuse you either, right? This person's confused. They don't know left or right. They don't know who is who or what way to choose. It's like crossroads energy, like, I don't know which way I'm supposed to go, right? But Two of Pentacles, they're like, I don't know how to attack this person. I don't know how to confuse this person. It's kind of giving, we want to get out of the trap we've set for ourselves here. Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups. There's that shady ass fucking family. Shady ass family, all teamed up, all working together. Maybe to try and bind somebody, keep them trapped, stuck. But they thought they were getting away with it and had no idea they were stepping into a fucking trap. So they stepped into the fucking rope here, and it ended up like binding them up, right? Wrapping the rope all around them. They got all wrapped up in their own mess. Nine of Swords. I don't know if they want to put you in fear But they're the ones that are scared because you're the fucking star, dude. Ace of Wands and the High Priestess. You see right through these bitches. This is your story and you create it. So when you're writing your story, you need to write that shit like you're somebody of fucking importance. Somebody of value. With the King of Pentacles that came out. Maybe you're downplaying yourself here and you need to knock that shit off. Because again, you have no idea how good it's about to get for you. I love you guys. That's the message for today. I hope that it helps. It's almost embarrassing, dude. They're embarrassing themselves. They're humiliating. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the Tower card. This is really synchronistic right now. When Ashley launched this, okay, and she was telling everybody, I commented on her Instagram and said, I can't wait to read about the Tower. Sorry, I thought I lost my lashes. Anyways, so she texted me pictures of the pages so that I could check it out. And these are the pages that I opened up to. Tower is chaos, upheaval. Shit gets crazy. It's the loss of a job, a divorce, a breakup, somebody dying. It's major. It's a major event that takes place. I'm thinking of things, but there's some things that I just don't even want to speak out into the fucking universe. A betrayal, an unexpected betrayal, a business partner turning on you, your children getting taken away, CPS being called. I'm trying to think about things that I've been through. Getting arrested unexpectedly. And it's usually unexpected. It's like, you don't see towers coming, to be honest. But let's see. The Tower is the brain's initiation into sudden awakening and the collapse of false structures. That might not be something that you see or feel when it's happening. But it's collapsing because it's not supposed to be there. Confirmation, excuse me. After confronting the shadow of the devil, the brain must now face the destruction. Oh, I can't even speak right now. Gosh, I rebuke that. After confronting the shadow of the devil, the brain must now face the destruction of everything built on illusion. The Tower represents upheaval, chaos, and revelation, where the walls of the mind crack open under the pressure of truth. What once felt stable is shattered, not as punishment, but as a necessary clearing. The brain's task here is The brain's task here is to endure the collapse without clinging to what The brain's task here is to endure the collapse without clinging to what must fall. allowing the old structures to make room for what is real. So when your whole life crumbles to the ground, everything in your life falls apart. It's because your entire life was built on illusions. When I tell my story and I reference back to pieces, I always reference to none of it was real. Like the support system I thought I had, it wasn't real. They wanted me dead. And I thought they loved me so much. That's how fake it was. That's like so fucked up. You know, it's fucked. Okay? Anyways, the task of the tower is to surrender. So when it's happening, you need to let it fall. You need to let it happen. The brain must release the grasp on control and accept that the collapse is part of transformation. This is making me fucking cry, dude. Oh, I'm getting emotional. This is the moment where the illusions burn away. And the brain has no choice but to see what lies beneath them. The fall is rarely comfortable, for it strips away safety, certainty, and pride. But within this breaking lies freedom, as the false is destroyed to make space for the truth. The brain's task is not to prevent the fall, but to trust that the collapse serves a higher purpose. And as I was saying earlier in the reading, that everything is happening because it's meant to. It's written. It's contracted. Nothing is happening that isn't supposed to be happening in your life. Another task of the tower is awareness of false foundations. The brain must examine what beliefs, habits, or attachments it has built its identity upon. These foundations, once exposed, are revealed to be fragile and unsustainable. The task is to recognize that clinging to them only prolongs suffering. The longer you hold on and try and control and force, the longer you're going to suffer. The collapse is a mercy, though it may feel like a devastation. By letting go, the brain learns that true strength is not found in what can be destroyed, but in what remains standing when all else falls away. Can I just say that Ashley wrote this from her heart and soul? This is her theory on the definition of tarot cards and how powerful she is. I just want to shout her out because she amazes me every day. And I want to just point out how it was a tower moment for me to see everybody in my life betray me for money and literally join forces with people that wanted to kill me. And nobody cared. Nobody fucking cared when I would have died for any of them. But it was all false, right? None of their friendships were real. And now I have a friend like Ashley who would never. She would never do that to me. So if that didn't happen to me, I wouldn't have room for her. So it sucked when it was happening, but now I see why it had to.
I was never going to become who I've become with those people in my life. They were the very weights, as I described, I want to say again in a TikTok reading, it's like they wanted you to drown, right? Metaphorically speaking, and they literally put you in the Eight of Swords energy with those ropes tied all around you, and then they put cinder blocks, anchored cinder blocks to your feet, and they fucking threw you in the water and laughed at you as you were sinking to fill their own fucking pockets. And the deeper you were going, the happier they got, thinking they were going to get away with your shit. Those were things that you needed to see. You needed to see that people were not who they said they were. And it might have been painful, and it might have really fucking hurt, and you might have taken a lot of losses. But you will never lose what's meant for you. So when your whole life is based on what isn't, your whole life has to fall apart. And when you are who you're not meant to be, you have to fall apart. And you have to rebuild yourself again from the inside out to become who you were meant to be. Really to remember who the fuck you are and be it. This is deep. This book makes me cry. The craziest thing about Ashley, for those of you that know her, this might make sense. Thank you, Arasi. God bless you. Is Ashley sought me out. I didn't know who she was, and she was duetting my videos on TikTok, and I didn't have much of a platform at the time. I think I maybe had like 10K, and she was like 90,000 then. She's at over 3 now. She's got massive platforms, but she was on such a much higher level than me, right? And she pursued me, which was a great reflection for me to see who I'm in alignment with. Because somebody that I love and admire and look up to so much sees so much in me. And she's just an angel in my life, man. I can't even explain it. She would do anything for me. And I've never met her in person one time. And she pours into me like every deck she's made or book she's written, she's sent to me. She's gifted it to me. I've never had to pay for anything, and I've never asked. She just does it. I just have mail from Ashley, and she doesn't have to do those things, and she just pours love into me. And I've never had that. I've never had that before. I've always been that person that pours into everybody. So why I'm telling you this, it's just that dismantling of things. You have no idea how good life is about to get for you. You have no idea. Okay, let me stop crying. And I mean, she's not the only one either. Just shout out to my whole entire collective. I'm so blessed with so many amazing people. But that was just one example. Okay, the shadow of the tower arises when the brain resists change. In denial, it scrambles to rebuild the same collapsing structures, repeating the cycle of destruction again and again. This can manifest as fear, rage, or despair, where the brain mistakes loss for failure. Yet the shadow is also present when the brain embraces destruction recklessly, tearing everything down without care for what should be preserved. The task is to find balance, recognizing that collapse is purposeful and meant to reveal what cannot be shaken. The Tower also asks the brain, or tasks the brain with humility. The fall often comes when pride or illusions has reached its peak. The brain must not learn that it is not invincible and that clinging to false power leads only to collapse. How about these fucking karmic energies that think they have all this power that they don't fucking have? They don't have humility. They're learning. Humility allows the brain to accept the fall without losing itself in shame. It teaches that collapse does not mean failure but growth, a chance to rebuild on truth rather than illusions. I already said that. See the alignment? Do you see the alignment? I did not ever read that. The task is to bow to the force of change and allow the rubble to become the ground of renewal. Another teaching of the Tower is awakening through disruption. Fuck, Nugget just fell off the bed. Hold on. Tower moment. Are you okay? Oh, did you pee? You're wet. Did you pee on my bed? Did you have a seizure? What happened? Did you pee on the bed? Guess we'll just wash it just in case, huh? No. He can't walk. And he just fell off the bed. And he peed on himself. He's like stiff. Come here. Can you stand? Can you sit down? Nope. You see, he just falls. I don't know if he had a seizure or if he was just trying to walk off the bed and they couldn't find nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with his brain. There's nothing, no parasitic infections. He's completely fine. It has to be his vaccines that he just got home from the hospital that he kept overnight. They kept him overnight. My mom just went and picked him up. Don't ask me why they would send him home. I'm gonna go get the zeolite. Let's go get it. Where did you go pee at? I don't know where he peed. They don't have this pee pad? I'm gonna give you. Let me see. Let me in. Let me in there. There you go. There you go. Good boy. Sprays on the nose. Was it good? Is that good water? Want some more? Open. Good. It's like he's having symptoms of a stroke, dude. Look at his legs. They're like stiff. He's more coherent than he was. He was really disoriented yesterday. It was bad. It was really bad yesterday. We took him to the emergency doctor because I was so fucking scared. And yeah, it was expensive as fuck. I was really scared. He's gonna be all right. He's strong. He's been sick his whole life, dude. I just shouldn't have vaccinated him. He has a really weak immune system. I don't know what I was thinking. Even the vet, like, he should have said something. I definitely feel like it's the vaccinations that how he's reacting to them, and he has a weak immune system, and we injected him with fucking diseases. It was stupid. I can't believe we did it. I shouldn't have done it. But lesson learned. I won't do it again. The reason I did it is because I have all those other cats and I don't want him to get ill. But yeah, look at his legs, how they're like stiff. They're like straight, and he tries to walk like that and just can't. He eats, he drinks, he purrs, he just can't walk. Huh. It's hard. He's been through so much. Yeah, he could walk before. All right, I'm gonna finish this up and get off here. I gotta go to the gym, but I'm gonna wait for my mom to get home. I'm not leaving Nugget here by himself. Well, they gave us steroids, they gave us antibiotics, and they tested him for everything. So he doesn't have anything. I'll keep him on the zeolite. I just got a brand new bottle in the other day, so we got plenty. Yeah, lesson learned. I just want him to beat it, you know. He was born sick. He had an eye infection and upper respiratory infection. Right when he was born, he's the only survivor of his litter. Every other cat died. He's the only one that lived, the only one that was growing or anything. And we took him in early. We took him from his mom at 4 weeks and brought him in the house so that he would live. He was really sick. We got him well, and then he started limping. Lost the use of his right leg, and he had a big old abscess on it, right? And his right in his joint. And then his other knee on the other side had one too, both infections, right? So then he couldn't walk for like 2 weeks. Just miserable. And then he started to get sick again, like upper respiratory, wheezing, can't breathe. So we took him back to the vet for that, got him on antibiotics. That went away. It stayed away. And then we got his shots. So he has been fighting his whole damn life. And he wants to run around. That's what's shitty, is he wants to run around and play, and he can't. So he's trying, and he's falling over and face planting and tipping back, and yeah. It's really hard. I'm heartbroken. Yeah. Yeah, I know. All right. He's back to sleeping. I need to check my bed. I'll do that in a second. But I don't see any pee on here anywhere. At all. I think he might have just peed a little when he fell off the bed. Just a little on his butt. Now I need to give him a bath. Lesson learned. That's why I said, Billy, I believe you now. Not that I didn't believe you, because I know. I don't know why I just did that. I don't know. I thought of you first thing. We figured it out today, me and my mom, that it was his shots. What else could it be? He's been sick, and you know, it just like he's got this weak immune system. So of course he's going to react way more extreme than a healthy cat. Duh. Like, holy fucking shit. Duh. Bob, I don't even know who you are.
I just did a whole reading. You can go back and watch it when I finish this up. I just did a whole damn reading. Okay, let's finish this so I can get off of here. And they didn't mention that at the vet emergency. My mom asked them about it, and they said it could have exacerbated his symptoms. But I don't think my mom told them beforehand. She told them when she was picking him up, because we just figured it out this morning. So, okay. I'm almost done. We're almost there. Another teaching of the tower is awakening through disruption. The lightning that strikes symbolizes sudden clarity. Wow, hold on. Hold me the tower. Give me the tower. Well, the Ace of Swords flipped. That's clarity. I said sudden clarity, and the Ace of Swords comes out. Truth and clarity with the Ten of Pentacles. Give me the Tower card. Three of Swords, the truth hurts. When you find out who's coming against you, all for money, Ten of Pentacles. To make sure you can't fucking win, to try and trap you, bind you. It's confusing as fuck. It's confusing as fuck why you're being fucking rejected and not accepted. But there's a lack of boundaries here. 8 of Cups, and you have to walk away. It's like God's trying to show you you can stand on your own. Literally. God needs you to see that you don't need anybody but yourself. And that's when he's going to bless you. And these people would have robbed you of your fucking blessings. Literally. 4 of Pentacles, they were keeping you from being blessed. They were holding you back. Dead weight. Yep, 2 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, High Priestess. It was always their plan to make sure you were in poverty, lack, struggle, hidden motives, a hidden agenda, Temperance, Hangman. So you needed to spiritually fucking awaken. Hierophant here. Gain the wisdom. I'm trying to get to the Tower, sorry. Queen of Swords reversed, 2 of Pentacles reversed. You got bitches lying that you're unstable. Well, they're attacking the living fucking shit out of you. The people that you love and trust the most in this world literally abandoning you, leaving you out in the fucking cold, keeping secrets from you, part of secret fucking societies, trying to bind up your fucking finances from you so that you stay stuck in poverty. Let's see. Where's that goddamn Tower, dude? Come on. There it is. Okay. So, the lightning that strikes is sudden clarity. The lightning that strikes. Moments when truth pieces the mind together without warning. These flashes can feel violent, for they dismantle what the brain once relied upon. But they are also moments of revelation where the brain sees with new eyes. The task is to allow these flashes of truth to transform perception. Understand that awakening often comes not in gentle whispers, but in jolts that cannot be ignored. Right? I'm thinking of the Tower too, to not a specific moment, but my life, like the whole year of 2022. Like, the sudden moments of clarity is like, fuck, dude, these people are fucking evil. Oh my God, they've always been evil. They've been doing this to, you know, it's just like, fuck. It's like my whole reality was just shattered, dude. Everything I ever once believed, none of it was real. It's crazy. The Tower also asks the brain to step into rebuilding. After the collapse, and Billy, by the way, That's what you're doing right now too. You're rebuilding. I mean, you're getting the house in perfect, beautiful order. You're rebuilding yourself. I'm so proud of you. I really am, dude. It makes me fucking emotional. I'm so proud of you. Ugh. After the collapse, the ground is cleared. There's nothing left to do but rebuild. That you don't have a foundation to fucking stand in, man. The task is to recognize what is worth carrying forward and what must remain in the rubble. The rebuilding must be done with honesty and patience, for rushing risks repeating the same mistakes. The brain must learn that rebuilding on truth takes time. It creates a foundation that can withstand any storm. And Billy, remember last night how we were talking about, like, I'm tired of starting over? I'm tired of having to rebuild my life from shit. I'm fucking tired of it. And I told you this is the last time you're ever going to have to. You remember that? Slow and steady wins because you're rebuilding a foundation that nobody can shake from you. Ultimately, the tower is the brain's task of transformation through collapse. It teaches that destruction is not an end, but a beginning. A necessary clearing of what was never meant to last. The brain is asked to surrender control, embrace humility, and rebuild from truth. By completing this task, the brain learns that even in the midst of chaos, there is clarity, and that the fall is the doorway to awakening. The tower reveals what crumbles does so only to free what is indestructible within. You know what I'm noticing is the crown flying out of the top of the tower right here. That's one thing that you carry with you, right? When it's the one thing they want you to make sure you never put back on your head or don't recognize as yours. That crown is yours. You're the royalty, guys. I just split. We've got the Empress wearing a crown. We got the Hierophant wearing a crown. Confirmation. We got the Emperor wearing a crown. Yeah, they can destroy whatever the fuck they want, but they can't destroy your spirit. Can't destroy you. Oh, Nuggy. My poor baby. All right, guys. I love you all. That's what I got for you today. I hope that it helps. It's right behind me, I think. I pulled it off because it was bugging me. Hey, I love you guys too. Yeah, he's miserable. He's like confused. Dude, every time. It never fails. What? Tracy, thank you so freaking much. That means the world to me. I really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for blessing me. Thank you all for everything. Anyways, guys, I am going to bounce out of here. If you need to book me for a personal reading, the link to do that is in the description box below. Make sure you tune in with me on all my other social media platforms. I love and appreciate you guys more than words can say. I definitely need to take my doggy outside. I need to move Nuggy out there with Kaylor, or I want to leave him alone, but I don't want him to fall off the bed. Fuck, dude, this sucks. My poor baby. He has to lay on a pee pad. My poor kiddo. All right, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to take care of what I need to take care of around here and wish me luck. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for everything, and I will talk to you guys soon.